Okay, looking at it on a more global level, how do you think Zambia is competing with the rest of Africa?
I think Zambia, from feedback that we've heard from other people, from the outside looking, from other feedback that we've received, is Zambia is perceived to be punching above its weight at this stage, and whilst that is good to hear, it leaves us with the job of solidifying so that we're actually building startups that not only address Zambia's challenges, but then, for the sake of market, start to address African challenges and start to address regional challenges. And looking towards a time that in the near future, can we develop a mindset to look at the world and look at the scope that says, if we can build stuff here where we think it's tougher, can we have the ambition to come and build something that the European market loves, the American market, that the world loves as well?
Right. I'm also looking at the strategic location of Zambia itself. There's 8 acres.
Yes.
Do we ever consider interacting with these?
All the time. Zambia has a population of 16 million people. So by that fact alone, we do not deny that we have a limited market. And so any person with ambition has to consider what are the best countries to step into next if you want to scale up.
At present, I think Zambia has one multinational company, Zambia.
Trading.
And trading, so there's 2. Would you like to believe that BongoHive has already created the next multinational, or is that too soon to say?
I would say it's too soon to say. I'm confident that we think we may have struck up something or some. But I would like to play it close and see if we can see how far we can push it.
Would you say there already is one startup that you would say this is our biggest success story till date?
I think we've had startups that have grown, and we're glad that, like I said, for the perception of the world against Zambia's startup ecosystem, I think we've managed to get some startups. When you also talk about multinationals, you've also got to count companies like Zola as well.
Yes.
So the more I remember, it's probably a lot more than we're actually considering right now.
But it's still a handful.
It's still a handful, I agree. And that handful shows that we can build companies from Zambia.
That's the promising part.
That's the promising part, is that Zambia is fertile ground for. The argument is not about the fertility of Zambia to do that. It's just a case of can we do it? Zambia is pretty stable from a political perspective. Zambia has been stable, not as stable as we would have loved, but has been stable from an economic perspective.
And we 4% growth.
Yes, and continues to grow, and continues to grow. So it's just a case of that, can we accelerate that rate of growth? And so the fertility of a place like that to become to grow into a mature ecosystem, that potential exists. It's just a question of can we take advantage of that and activate it. So the fact that we've been able to grow homegrown companies, not only great homegrown companies, but we are now starting to see other companies move into Zambia and start to place Zambia as either a regional head office to get into the other 8 countries around, or to get into Southern Africa. There was a time when we thought that there were countries within the Southern Bloc that people would prefer, but some countries are now beginning to move into Zambia to set up, to take advantage of the position that Zambia is in. So I think it's more a case of we're in our early days, and I think a lot can be done.
So why do you think it is that companies are starting to move into the region?
From conversations I've had, it's one is the stability. 2, it's the reach into other countries around. And 3, it's the mind. The position also gives you the mindset for countries that are that are around that makes it possible to then get into to either get the resources you need into Zambia if they don't come in. So this could be human resources and taking advantage of other countries that may have certain human resources that you need to say, great, would you be willing to move into Zambia? Countries around us are willing to move, foreign countries around us are willing to move into Zambia. Two, it's the readiness for business. Government has intentionally made it easier to set up businesses in Zambia. It has made it easy to set up institutions that support businesses in Zambia.
Signing up a Pakra online.
Yes, signing up a Pakra online. Registration for companies that takes less than 24 hours. Or 24 hours by signing up online. You get the full certificate in 24 hours if you've got everything, if you've got every document on them. So it's that intention to do that. Same thing with getting your tax number and so on and so on.
Tax returns is also done online.
Online as well.
Yeah.
Then it's also things like setting support institutions like banks and so on that support businesses to be able to do that. We could get a better interest rate for lending within Zambia, definitely. And we continue to hope that that's something that it will come down with Marco. I believe at the moment the Treasury bill rate and interest rate are almost could be at the same rate. I overheard the conversation. And if that is the case, I'm hoping that makes a case for a lower interest rate to make it more competitive.
Yeah. If you look at the Zambian economy, you drive down the street, you see entrepreneurs everywhere.
Yes,
vendors,
that's true.
They all are
that's
entrepreneurs. So when you're choosing somebody, the ideas and the beginning startups that you mentioned, how do you choose them? Do you choose disruptors or what's the process?
At the moment, it's not just so. Whilst we like to look at disruptors, sometimes it's a case of somebody has definitely found a niche that they can grow into, and they've got the drive and probably a skill set to get into there. So it's not only a case of can they disrupt, it's a case of do they have the drive to be able to work hard. Disruption takes a lot of work, and you really need to be driven to be able to do that. So that's the case. And sometimes it's a case of that somebody's found a market opportunity where they say, okay, great. By being able to put these two factors together, I might be able to deliver something similar at a lower price. And we're like, okay, great, we can help you build the business around that. But be very aware that your competitor might use this tactic to be able to take advantage of this to come and compete with you on price alone. So it's helping people see all the places where they should be able to play if they're growing the business. In some cases, it's just a case of like, there's an opportunity here because there's a demand there, and there's a risk.
When you look at the Zambian economy, a lot of the things that are happening is actually initiated by entrepreneurs.
Yeah.
Whereas the government is sort of lagging behind. What do you think is needed for, already you mentioned that they have stepped up, but what do you think would help even more?
So the two things that happen there is that sometimes as much as it's very, very easy to blame an African government and say they always lag behind. Sometimes they are a step ahead of the market in providing the policy. If they do their research in time and set their goals ahead of time, so great, we would like I'll use an example of the agriculture sector. We would like the agriculture sector to grow because it provides the largest base for employment within Zambia. So a healthy agriculture sector is something we'd like to see. So along the value chain, we'd like to see farming, we'd like to see agro-processing, and then we'd like to see a market that sees more complex, because everybody knows that the more you can agricultural produce, the more you get a better price and you can get retention of value that it becomes taxable and so on. So government understands that food chain fully well. It's just then comes a question of like how many players do you have in the different sectors of the value chain, and sometimes that's the response of the private sector to understand the value chain and see the opportunity to take advantage and provide those services in the separate parts of the value chain is what sometimes they respond to very slowly. And so sometimes what happens is that the government then has to sometimes work backwards, and we've seen this sometimes in the case where the government might say, the government has gone out sometimes and said, on commodity X, we're putting a blanket ban on importation of that commodity because we believe the Zambian market can build up the capacity to supply that commodity, and once they meet the Zambian market needs, they should be able to start exporting to the rest of Africa. And the market does not respond that quickly towards doing that, and that's an essential commodity that Zambians consume, and the Zambian government has to reverse that policy to make sure that you allow exports again to come in, and then what happens is the private business people, the entrepreneurs, then complain and say, hold on, you're now flooding the market with imports, not allowing us to grow into it. And that's like, yeah, that's because you didn't respond fast enough to the opportunity that we provided you. So sometimes it's a chicken and egg situation that happens there. And sometimes it's a case of conversation. Sometimes it's a case of, especially in places where sometimes the rate at which technology moves is so fast that it's not a case of government trying to keep up. It's a case of, sometimes it's a case of, if government provides policy around that, it might stifle the opportunity to investigate around that. So I know that sometimes it's a case of they will hold back on policy because they know that if they provide rules and regulation around it already, then it stops you from experimenting. Because then you're like, oh wow, we need to meet the following 10 regulations before we can implement this technology in Zambia. And so sometimes they are hands-off and like, okay, great, do your thing, we'll turn a blind eye to it so that we can see it. And yes, indeed, sometimes they are way behind. In this certain way. So it's an easy thing to say for the whole of government, but we've seen cases where we've talked to government, we're like, oh wow, you actually put up about that thing. And they're like, yeah, we're very aware, and we're just letting you do it so that you can come up with whatever the solutions are. Then when we start seeing that there's patterns of this behavior, then we'll come and say, all right, so here's the regulation. You can't do X, you can't do Y, you can't do Z. Right. So the better behaved you are, the more will allow you to grow in that sector. And unfortunately, we've seen some misbehavior in certain places. So that's why you find that the regulator, in natural behavior, will come and steps in and says, "Hi, we're blocking this thing," or "We are adding that you need the following things to get through before you do it." And like, we just got started. And like, yeah, but your friends over there misbehaving. So it's a case of that. So we've learned what could work better, what could work well is government itself, and they have the intention to move towards e-government and providing a lot more information online. If they could expedite that process, I think it would help people know what the policies are, where the policies exist, where they don't exist, and better engagement with government when engaged.
No economy is the same, but if you look at the African market, which country would you say we should emulate?
If we look at the African market, I think countries like Kenya and Nigeria have done a good job of taking a grand look at needs for their own economies and heading towards it. And I think the more I've interacted with a lot more African entrepreneurs and leaders of intermediaries rather in African ecosystem, I found that there's a definite shift towards that mindset. of being able to do that. But I think we also need the boldness of the Cape Town ecosystem to be able to say, why only address African problems? Why are we trying to look at the world? So it's not shocking when you hear of a Cape Town startup being bought out by a Silicon Valley, a San Francisco startup, another San Francisco business or San Francisco venture. And I think we should look to more of those. Also looking at, well, we figured out how to do this bit here. Is there a similar circumstance that we can look at? Is there a similar opportunity that we can look at in the world that says we apply this technology we figured out here? So I think can we get a lot more African founders getting back to looking at first principles and apply first principles to. And I think it's okay, and I'm not bashing anyone who's saying, okay, great. This is, and I'm using the Lusaka as an example, is like, okay, great, this is how eBay works. So what would eBay look like in the African context? But also, or what would marketplaces like eBay or Alibaba look like in the African context? But to go back to first principles and say, like, okay, great, how do we solve for systems? And how do we solve for ecosystems and break those ecosystems down into the systems that build up the ecosystem? So if you take like the agriculture ecosystem and the value chain, how do we break so for every unit from farming to logistics towards production towards delivering towards market towards final delivery, and understand how those ecosystems, those units work, and break it down to something that actually works. And says, okay, great, I can scale up because this is common across 10 African countries. And then say, okay, great, which European markets are there? Netherlands do farming as well. What have they solved there? Like, oh, they haven't solved that piece, which we've solved here. Is there a market opportunity to be there? To not be shy, but to be ambitious, to be able to look at those. And if you can look at those and say, okay, great, let's try that here, and then improve that, and say, we've improved how you do that there. We've figured out how to improve it here in this format and take it back into that market. I think that's something that can be done.
Right. And what would you rather have? Would you rather have the venture capital fund coming in and pumping in X amount of money into a company, or that the company's performing so well that they have organic growth that will help facilitate their growth?
Right now, both. Both because there's something to be said for organic growth. There's something to be said for organic growth in Africa. So even if VC money might not be as widely available as it is in other markets, you've got to advance strength of African entrepreneurs to grow a company step by step, to bootstrap a company and continue to grow a company. That's what we've seen with a lot of startups. But we also think that there's opportunities to accelerate the growth of some of these companies, and so that's why we're not asking entrepreneurs to shy away from the opportunity to get there. But we think that validating their product market fit should still be something that they do. To getting towards product market fit should still be something that they do in their need for acceleration.
What is the biggest thing you find entrepreneurs say when they say, this is my biggest problem? Is it usually, I don't have enough funds, or?
So access to finance is something that is a worldwide thing. I don't think it's a particularly African challenge. I think it's an Asian challenge. It's outside of 3 cities in America, even other American cities have a similar challenge because VC money is concentrated in 3 cities in America. If you have to be honest. So the access to finances is something that entrepreneurs face across the globe. But more important than access to finance is building products that customers will actually buy. Because then that's what makes finance attractive towards certain markets. So the more that you can do that in an ecosystem, the finance starts to move towards that, because then you become the ecosystem that understands how to actually build products. So I think it's the education around building product management or product building that is something that if you can build an ecosystem that becomes great at that, then I think, which I think is what Silicon Valley became, is that they became very good at building online products that people fall in love with. So we fell in love with Facebook, we fell in love with Twitter, we fell in love with a whole lot of Amazon did come out of Silicon Valley, of Seattle, but it's stuff like that. It's stuff like that they caught onto a methodology that made sure that they knew how to understand customer needs and then to address those customer needs. And when I address customer needs, I'm not just talking about retail or consumer customer needs. There's a huge opportunity in addressing enterprise customer needs in Africa itself.